Hi guys, welcome to a brand new Take 5 video. I am so excited. Let's begin. First prompt is scrap paper. I don't usually keep scrap paper per se, but I do have a lot of leftover sticker paper, and you guys have seen me use this brown craft paper over and over again, and so I have tons of little negative space leftovers that I'm using for this page, and I'm just attaching them all over the place. I don't know, no real rhyme or reason. You know me. Prompt 2 is a photo, and I actually printed this photo out with my HP Sprocket, and it's a photo of Little Raven Inc.'s Patreon sampler, and it's also the inspiration for today's page. Trying to get out of my comfort zone, use a little more of my materials, use colors I don't usually use. Brings us to prompt number 3, which is paint. I felt looking through my Take 5 book that I have fallen into sort of a color palette that is pretty unusual for me. I'm not a very pink and light, bright color person, but that is where my book has taken a turn towards, and that's fine, except that I wanted to do something different, something a little more vibrant. As you can see, the sun is shining through my window, and I just felt like doing something brighter and daring, bold. I don't know. Aren't these fun words to say though? Daring and bold and bright and just different. As an artist, I feel the need to experiment and get messy, or at least my version of messy, which is pretty tame and controlled. But I am also very inspired by Leanne from Creatively Free to Be Me, who is also in the Take 5 collaboration and is responsible for today's prompts. Thank you, Leanne. I admire the way she creates. It seems very effortless. It's very different from the way I usually create, and the biggest draw when I was participating in Take 5 only as a fangirl was that I was learning so many different techniques and so many different ways of making things from all the ladies. And so just because I am now part of the group doesn't mean that I've stopped learning at all. I love watching the videos as they come on live, and learning new things and being inspired is what this collaboration is all about. Color pencils is the next prompt. I haven't used my color pencils in a long time. I tried the red and I really couldn't see it, so we switched to blue. So if you haven't guessed already, I am drawing a girl, a face. Recently, I've been watching The Sleepless Planner, my friend Shanice, draw all these beautiful girls, and she's going just through a whole phase of exploring color and girls and expressions. Then I've also been watching a lot of Jane Davenport, and that's mostly because I've been doing a lot of watercolor. And if you're following me on Instagram, then you're watching my progress through hashtag the 100-day project, and that's been a lot of fun. However, I haven't done any faces. I've been exploring making flowers and sunsets and a little bit of sea life. But I haven't done any girls, and I'm feeling like they might actually make it into that project. But today, I just felt like a girl was necessary in here, and so I haven't done a face in a very, very long time, so bear with me as I struggle through. I did think about speeding up this part of the video because my editing attention span is lacking, but I left it at normal speed just so that if you want to follow along, or if you want to see kind of my process, which is probably why you're here in the first place, then I left it alone. Okay, so my girl is all laid out, and now it's time for our final prompt, which is a black pen. I am using Jane Davenport's Hot Vinyl Gloss. All of the materials I've used today I will link down below, and I'm trying something new, which is an Amazon page where I've linked all of my favorite items that I use in specific categories, so you will find today's materials listed under Take 5 link. And I invite you to explore the other links to see what other materials I use in my bullet journal or in everyday life. I only link products that I actually use and love, and if you are a fan of my videos, then you know this is true because you're watching me use them all the time and talk about them constantly. Until this moment, I have not done this pen any justice, but the way this thing glides is just insane. And you'll see that I'm holding it really softly. I am letting the pen just do its thing, and it's so smooth. I just love it. And then it does come to a very sharp point, which is great because for details. Alright guys, so if you're keeping track, we are done with all 5 of the prompts and the girl is laid out. So technically you could click away. But I'm going to head into some details. I'm going to play with some Jane Davenport rub-ons. And I know I'm mentioning her a lot, but this video is totally not sponsored by her. I am just getting to know her materials and I'm very much liking them, so I'm using them. And also I'm gonna do some details with my white Posca marker pen. I don't know if that's the way you say Pushka. I don't know. I hear it a lot of different ways. Anywho, I was just not ready for this project to end, and so I just want to add some more stuff, and these rub-ons are fun to play with, so why not? I'm also going to add a little gold accent. But I realized that that wasn't enough to kind of bring it out, so I'm going to outline it a little bit with black, see if that works any better. Still not quite what I wanted, so let's go in with some white and see if I can get it to do what I want to do. It's working! Yay! These are those moments where you decide whether or not you want to go in and add more stuff or leave well enough alone. The thing is, I felt like I still needed some, I don't know, some fun texture and details. And it wouldn't be take 5 if I didn't make a mess somehow. Thanks a lot, marker. What to do? I can't move it anywhere, so I wipe it up with a napkin and smear it all over the place. That looks pretty good if I do say so myself. And the finishing touch, a little Tombow red for her lips. And I am ready to call her done. How do you guys like it? Pretty different from other stuff you've seen me do, huh? Anyways, leave comments below. Love to chat. See you guys next month. Bye! If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Don't miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!